I may be replaying some parts because I turned the game off to play another game. Who can say what game that was? Was it another David Cage game? Might have been. Might have been.
I've no more business here.
Okay, no.
I'm going home. I hope he proves his innocence and finds his son alive. He's trying to save his son. He's being chased by the police, and I'm trying to kiss him. What an idiot.
Yeah, honey.
What was I thinking? How could I have ever believed that he felt something for me?
He's a little busy right now, sweetie. Like, you are extremely low priority. Not just the walk cycle on Madison. That's a problem with video games in general, not being able to have women walk like normal human beings. They all walk like sex snakes. Where's your bike? Hey, Katie.
Cops. They're looking for Ethan. It looks like a raid. Come on, what was the damn number?
I definitely don't remember.
Crap, that's not it.
Sorry, Ethan.
Crap, that's not it.
Don't move! Still on the move! Get him! He's making a run for it! He's on the balcony!
Amazing parkour, Dad.
Whoa! Don't move!
I mean, well done, Ethan. I love the fact that Ethan, like, did a lot of training in boot camp. He's been doing a lot of CrossFit.
Please! Stop!
It's a good thing he's white. Otherwise, they would have just shot him.
It's over. On your knees. Hands behind your head. Easy, pal. Nowhere to go. You're surrounded. Holy fuck!
Crime, crime, crime. Carjacking.
Matter with you?
It's important to get a car with like a lot of very identifiable numbers on it. Escaping means I probably did just miss. There's a whole part where if you do get arrested as Ethan, Norman breaks you out of prison. That's pretty good. Anyway, this fucking guy. Why is your doorknob in the middle? That doesn't...
Lauren?
I'm sorry, Scott.
You should have listened to me, Mr. Shelby. I told you to drop the investigation.
Your son is a serial killer. How many people does he have to kill before you turn him in?
Gordy has his faults, but he's still my son. You have no children, Mr. Shelby. You can't possibly understand. You leave me no choice. Your investigation is over. For good.
Now this game contains 2 separate instances of somebody tied up in a car while bad things happen.
Lauren! Lauren, wake up! Lauren!
Untie her, you dick.
Lauren!
This is not how you do it on Mythbusters. You can completely leave her to die there. Because David.
I was gonna take up swimming again. This isn't exactly what I had in mind. You got a car back at your place? Mine's obviously pretty fucked up.
Yeah, sure. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go settle a few scores. Come on, I'll take you home. Lock your doors and windows and don't let anybody in but me. Okay?
Be careful, Scott.
They're very calm. He does have very pretty eyes, Scott. That's sort of the color my eyes are. Oh wait, I'm just being vague. Anyway, this part is... everything about Scott's plot is so completely stupid. Vroom vroom! So you're just ruining Lauren's car, is that it? You've just decided to... She's a... You're doing this to an innocent sex worker. You've ruined her car. And now you're gonna murder like 19 people. So stupid. Has anybody kept count of how many people he's just murdered? They're wearing sunglasses and suits, so they don't count as real people.
Stay back! Don't come near me, or I'll shoot!
Fucking asshole.
Please, don't hurt me. Oh!
Your idiot son killed all those kids, didn't he? He's the origami killer.
No! No! He's innocent! He's not a killer! Not a killer! Oh! Oh!
You're a fucking liar. Now tell me the truth.
No! No, please! Don't hurt me!
Last chance.
I don't know! I swear! I don't know anything! Oh! Oh! Stop! Stop! I beg you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything.
Instead of you choking a man out.
Gordy always wanted his fun, you know. He wanted to be like the origami killer. He kidnapped that kid and he held him under the water for a little too long. It was an accident. An unfortunate accident. He just wanted to play. He told me everything.
He was crying. He was so sorry for what had happened. Whatever he did, Gordy is my son.
Your son's a murderer, says this man who just killed 17 guys.
No one will miss him.
What?
That boy, Gordy killed. No one will miss him. Just street trash, like so many others.
You disgusting pile of shit. And what about John Shepard? Why did you put flowers on his grave?
I own the construction site where he died. I never forgot. I've been putting flowers on his grave for 30 years.
John had a twin brother. What happened to him?
I don't know. He was adopted, I think. His mother should know. Her name is Anne. Anne Shepard.
This game is so stupid.
My heart! My heart! Quickly! I need my pills. In that drawer. There.
Anyway, fuck off. Whatever.
Shelby! Come back! I fucking order you! Come back!
I see no reason to stop killing people. Where's my bottle opener? There it is. All the white text is flickering now. It's very weird.
John Shepard died 30 years ago. Hope his mother has all the answers to this puzzle.
Which you
Only
found
a
out
few
about
hours left
somehow.
before Sean Mars dies. Hope I'm not wasting my time. Hello, I'm looking for Anne Shepard's room.
Please sign the visitor's book. Are you a member of the family?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, she'll be pleased to have a visitor. No one ever comes to see her. With the Alzheimer's, she has trouble remembering things, but it'll still please her, you know. It's room 19 at the end of the corridor.
Thank you.
I feel like... God, her stupid hips.
Room 19. Where is that? Hello, Mrs. Shepard.
Is it time for my pills already?
No, Mrs. Shepard,
They're never on time with my pills. I don't know what they do here.
Okay, there's...
The other hospital, they were always on time. But here...
My name is Madison Page. I'm a journalist. I'd like to ask you some questions about your son.
I don't like this hospital. The food isn't very good, you know.
She does have a cool jacket.
Your other son, Mrs. Shepard, John's twin brother. What was his name?
What other son? I have no other son. I never had any children.
I know what happened at Carnaby Square. Do you remember?
Carnaby Square. I think I used to live there a long time ago. We didn't have much money at the time, you know. We had to make do with very little.
Do you remember John?
My Johnny. He is a good little boy, you know.
You had a son named John, and John had a twin brother.
Do you have my pills? It's time for my pills.
Try to remember, Mrs. Shepard. John's twin brother was placed with a foster family after the accident. What was the name of the foster family?
I asked them for a television, you know. They said I didn't have enough money. It's a pity. I'm fond of television.
Yeah, her accent makes no sense. She's not hooked up to any wires. but there's still a beeping machine. The machine is just not connected to anything. There's an IV bag that's not connected to anything.
It'd take days, if not longer, to find the name of the family that adopted her son. Sean Mars would be dead by then.
I love origami, but that's not my favorite one.
Bitch.
I love origami, but that's not my favorite one.
Did I use up all the paper? No, I'm not gonna make the dog. I'll make the dog. It is kind of a nice, the mechanic for folding this is sort of you're holding things down and letting loose of different, but it's actually a good controller-wise thing. Sorry to praise David Cage, but it sort of accurately...
Oh, you know how to do these little dogs too. My children loved origami. I taught them how to do it. John loved the little dogs. He always wanted to call them Max. Max, Max, Max? All dogs with the same name. I was wasting my time telling him they couldn't all have the same name. But he always wanted his paper dogs Max. It's funny, isn't it?
Seems to be working. She's remembering stuff. Gotta find something else to show her.
Did you make these origami figures?
My little paper animals. They played with them for hours. I showed my boys how to make them, you know.
Yes, your boys, Mrs. Shepherd. John and... what was your other son's name again?
My other son? I only had one son. My little Johnny.
She got the Alzheimer's so bad she forgot she had twins. I feel like it'd be hard to forget you ever had twins. But with the having them and all...
Are these your children, Mrs. Shepherd? John and his brother? Is that them?
They're good little boys. Their father never looked after them. Always drinking. They didn't have an easy life, you know.
You don't seem to get many flowers, Mrs. Shepherd.
No, but I love them. My son knows that I love flowers. I know he'll bring me some.
Ooh, a bathroom. I'm glad we could take that break. You have to hold down R2 every time you walk anywhere in this game. And it's very annoying and stupid. Anyway, sorry, other old person. You get one less orchid.
Does Mrs. Shepherd ever talk about her past?
It's not all very clear to her now. Sometimes she'll remember the oddest things, though. I suppose if she sees something that reminds her of her past.
I'm looking for her other son. He was adopted. I mean, he's probably changed his name. Is there any official documentation on Mrs. Shepherd?
No, there's nothing really. Nothing about her family. I guess if her son was adopted, then she's the only one who could tell you about that.
Does she get many visitors?
She's been here for 10 years and you're the first. Sometimes, if you show her things, it seems to trigger a memory from her past. You might get it to remember.
Thanks for the advice.
Slink, 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 slink. Oops, went too far. Slank too far. She's been in a geriatrics ward for 10 years that who is paying for? America? Unlikely, David.
What a lovely orchid. My sons loved orchids. We used to grow them in the back. When John died, I laid orchids on his
So
grave.
they lived on a trailer. They lived in a trailer in a construction
I cried
park.
when they told me. I'd already lost one of my children, and now they were taking away another one, you understand.
The foster family, Mrs. Shepherd. What was the name of the foster family that adopted John's brother?
They were really very nice people. I met them, you know. In the beginning, I used to go and see my little boy. And then I got sick and I couldn't go any longer. Perhaps he thought I'd forgotten him. He must have thought I didn't love him anymore.
His name, Mrs. Shepherd. What was his name?
But I loved him. If you only knew how much I missed him.
Please, Anne. His name. What was his name?
Come closer.
Now she's just heard shocking information that it makes absolutely no sense for her to be shocked by. Her reaction should have been, I have no idea who that is. Why are things flickering? I don't like it. Oh, he's walking. He's feeling rough. If only he'd had sex. He's in the end of 2001.
The last trial. The last question. Are you prepared to give your life to save your sons? There is a deadly poison in this vial. It will kill you in exactly 60 minutes. If you drink it, you will get the last letters of the address.
Because that's
you
how
will have
poisons
enough
work.
time to save your son and say goodbye to him, but then you will die. You can drink the vial or decide to leave. The choice is yours.
Some cologne. Anyway, glug glug.
The last letters have been sent to your phone.
I feel like you could have figured that out on your own.
I did what I had to, Sean. Your dad's coming to save you.
Now we can run. Yeah, I guess I did miss a whole Norman section by being good at QTEs.
We've only got a few more hours left to save Sean Mars. There has to be a goddamn clue somewhere. It's probably staring me in the face. This kid's gonna die, and I'm going around in circles!
All packed up and ready to go?
What are you talking about?
The investigation's over. We know who did it. We no longer need your services anymore, Norman. So you can ride your files all the way back to Washington. I'd be lying if I said I was gonna miss you.
The investigation isn't over. You have absolutely nothing on Mars.
Mars is guilty. Case closed.
He's not wrong.
Anyway, it's no concern of yours now. You're off the case. So pack up and fuck off.
Blake, you are an unbalanced, psychopathic asshole.
I'll take that as a compliment. Honestly, I don't give a shit what you think. I found the origami killer. Everyone's happy. End of story. Have a nice trip back, Norman.
Norman. Finally, some drugs.
The killer's name is here. Somewhere in this data. I just have to find it. Find it before it's too late.
Oh, one last thing, sir. You should be careful not to overindulge in you know what. It can be dangerous. Very dangerous. It'll end up killing you if you're not careful. That would be most unfortunate, sir.
2 receipts from the same gas station. Might be near the killer's home. Ugh, that doesn't get us anywhere. The killer lives in this zone. 342 people live around here. Not good enough. Gotta find a means of identifying the killer more precisely. Ari was in record mode when I was fighting with the killer. Perhaps there's something on it. Gold watch. I'm sure I've seen this before somewhere. The watch they give for promotions to lieutenant. The killer is a cop. Looks like the killer is a cop. Carter Blake! That would explain the dead-end investigation and his desire to frame Ethan Mars. A cop. There's only one cop in that geoprofiling zone. Gotcha! He owns a warehouse on the docks. If I'm wrong, Sean Mars is dead.
I need another beer.
I don't want to go.
Look, it'll only take a couple of days. Long enough to get this resolved.
I can't just wait while you confront my son's killer.
It's
Well,
the
it
only
sounds
way.
slightly out of sync.
Trust me. Now go stay with your mother for a few days. I'll come and get you when this is over.
Tell me who the origami killer is. I want to know who killed my son.
Listen, when I'm done, I'll tell you everything.
My PlayStation is rejecting David Cage. Gross. 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 Nasty. Gross. She sits there with her just completely... Well, she did close her eyes, I guess. French.
Need to get help fast. John's gonna drown. John's gonna drown. Gotta find someone. The water's still rising. John won't be able to hang on for long. This place is completely deserted. There's no one around to help. Farmer's work is too far away. I'd never make it in time. Dad, I've got to get Dad. Dad, it's John. He found your bike.
Oh, get out of here, you little pet. Leave me alone.
You gotta come, Dad. Come on, John's gonna die. John's gonna die.
Well, that'll be one less greedy mouth to feed, won't it? Go away.
Please, Dad, I'm begging you. John's gonna die. John's gonna die,
What did I
Dad.
tell ya? Crap!
Please, Dad. You've got to save John. I tried, John. I really tried. But he wouldn't come. Please don't die, John. Please. Don't forget about Scary.
Dun dun dun. It's so stupid and it makes no sense. Doesn't make a lick of sense. Doesn't make a lick of sense. The sad thing is, this is like the 4th or 5th time I've played this game. I love subjecting myself to David Cage. Oh my god. Watching it burn. Are you getting it yet? Have you figured it out? Have you solved the mystery? Why did you call 911 on yourself? did it for the vibe. The shadow knows. I mean, I guess the lesson here is don't save your receipts. It leads to people being able to track down who you are when you do murders. Like 16 other murders you did. With your door that makes no sense. That's not how doors work. You can't just have a doorknob right in the middle. Of course. Yeah, right, sure. Whatever. You run out of bobby pins. I always use up all my bobby pins. Come on. Please don't let, like, the dumbness of my DualShock controller make this game impossible. Cage, why have you done this to me? I mean, this is how long it should take to pick a lock. Oh, fuck me. This sucks. Come on. Oh shit, this sucks. tilting my controller gently. There we go.
What's your touch, girl?
Ugh.
The origami killer's apartment.
Now, in Madison's defense,
There
I
must
do
be
sometimes
something
refer
else
to
on where
myself as
Sean
girl
Mars is.
in my internal dialogue, but it tends to be like, damn girl, you need to take a shower.
Gotta be fast. He could come back anytime.
I keep trying to scan like I'm Connor. Hey, wait, how did she find... You burned 400 things, but you kept this. Even though your dad's drinking led directly to your brother's death, you drink. I don't know. Drinking is complicated. She says, drinking.
A cop's uniform. Always trust a cop. That's why children went with him. He was dressed as a cop.
Never trust a cop. She just deduces that there's a fake back in this thing.
Shit, it needs a password.
Your 3-letter
Got it.
password. Oh
Max.
my god.
The name
Yeah.
John gave to his paper dogs when he was a child. What the hell is that? An address. It's gotta be where Sean Mars is. Hurry. There's no time to lose. This is where he cultivated the orchids that he left on the chest of his victims.
So you found my little secret?
It's over, Scott. All those children killed just to find a father capable of saving his son.
Shut up! You don't understand.
There's one child left. There might still be time to save him. Let him go. Do what your father couldn't do.
Get in there.
jump, you'll be fine.
It's way too high. I'll kill myself if I jump. I've got to find something else.
Just mildly set myself on fire. Fortunately, there's a clear path. Stop, drop, and roll into more fire! What am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah. Women fridges, that's how you survive. If it's good enough for Indiana Jones, it's good enough for Madison.
I know where Sean Mars is. I've got to call that FBI guy Jaden. He's the only one I can trust.
Who you
I'll
haven't
be able
met?
to save him.
You haven't met him.
I know where Sean Mars is. No time to call anyone. I'm on my own. I've got to go there. I just can't wait here while the boy might be dying.
Yeah, it makes no sense. How did she get out of there? No sense. Not a lick of sense. Sean! I earned the trophy cold as ice. 6 inches of rain in like 3 days is a lot of rain. It's like a lot of rain.
Sean!
Oh yeah, he thinks he's poisoned. Here it is.
I've been looking for a long time. Looking for a father that would be able to do what mine could not do. Sacrifice himself in order to save his son. Oh, I searched. And then I remembered you.
All those murders, just to find a father capable of saving his son.
Just to find a father? Do you have any idea how it feels to be a worthless nothing in your father's eyes? Believe me, I've suffered just as much as my victims.
I finished your damn trial. Now give me back my son!
He's there. All you have to do is open that crate.
He died of hypothermia 3 days ago.
I'll get you out of there, Sean.
Save him with the power of basic physics. I cannot express how much that kid would already be dead. That kid would have been dead for days. Right in the ghoulies. What if we have like a whole IKEA worth of shit here to throw it? Oh, bonk.
Take your positions. Suspect is likely to be armed and dangerous. All personnel are ordered to shoot to kill. I repeat, shoot to kill. Ash, are the snipers in position?
Yes, Lieutenant. They're ready on your command.
Perfect. He won't get away this time. We'll gun him down as soon as he shows his face. Hey! You there! What are you doing?
Lieutenant, my name is Madison Page. I'm a journalist. I have proof that Ethan Mars is innocent. He's not the origami
Ash,
killer.
what is a journalist doing here? I thought I told everybody to keep their mouths shut. Now get her out of here. I don't want her getting in the way.
Okay, Lieutenant. All right, come on.
You're about to make a terrible mistake, Lieutenant. Ethan Mars is innocent. I can prove it.
Oops. They really have no evidence against Ethan Mars. Like, they have nothing. Their evidence is he had blackouts after a traumatic occasion. He had blackouts and had dreams of... Yeah.
Don't die on me, son, please. Breathe. You gotta breathe.
Your kid is dead for 3 days.
Don't leave me. Sean, don't leave me.
He's alive and Frenchier than ever.
Oh, Sean. Oh. Oh. I thought you were gone.
Dad.
Madison's background is she used to be a war
I knew you'd come
photographer.
and save
If you
me.
want her background.
Sean, listen. You are the best thing that's ever happened to me in my life. I want you to know that whatever happens, I love you more than anything in the world. I'm not dead. I took the poison an hour ago, and I'm not dead.
Ash, get her out of my face.
Mars didn't do it, for Christ's sakes. He's innocent.
Hey, what are you doing?
Shit, now, lady.
Oh shit. I fucked that up. Let's see if the snipers take down Ethan.
Save me. Please, save me.
Yuck. Yeah, what is even this setup? What?
I'll tell the police everything. Sean will explain what happened. Then they'll know I'm innocent.
Except that guy.
All this is over now. No more trials to prove my love. No more letters for the hangman. I hope he can find a way to live with what happened. I'll be there to help him. I'll show him every second how much I love him.
Dad, don't leave me.
I gotta push open the door if we're gonna get out of here.
I never want you to leave me alone again, Dad.
I promise I never will, Sean. I promise.
I've never played this game where I didn't have Madison successfully do shit. So I will see if Ethan gets taken down in a hail of gunfire or what.
Open fire!
Oh shit! Oh shit! I've never gotten this ending before! No! Ethan, no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I fucked it up! Oh no!
Dad, wake up. Don't leave me alone.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Please, Dad, wake up.
Oh no.
There was general relief this morning when the police announced that they had found Sean Mars alive more than 4 days after his disappearance. Mars was found wandering in the Old Docks neighborhood, exhausted and disoriented. It is believed that he managed to escape from the origami killer who had kidnapped him. The investigation is currently on hold, while child care specialists wait to interview the boy, in hopes that he can provide some new information on the origami killer. Police are still at a loss as to the identity of the so-called origami killer, who currently remains at large. We're just getting word that the investigation into the origami killer has had a tragic outcome. Ethan Mars, father of the kidnapped boy and suspected of being the origami killer, has been killed in a police operation. Circumstances surrounding this tragedy have not yet been made public, but it is understood that Captain Leighton Perry and Lieutenant Carter Blake have both been suspended, pending a full police investigation.
Oh, poor Ethan. All because I fucked up 2 inputs. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! He's gonna be a serial killer. Oh no, Madison's his mom now. Oh no, she's just watching from afar. I never got that extremely busted dick.
We've got to go now.
And it still has not stopped raining in Philadelphia. Everyone has drowned. But Madison made bank off of it.
Thank you, Miss Page. I really admire.
Yeah, as we all know, that when you have your name on your book, you have like by journalist
For John,
Madison
please.
Page.
We need more journalists like you, Miss Page. It's a good thing you were there to catch that bastard.
Only you fucked up. You didn't.
Thank you.
You fucked up real bad, Madison.
What's your name?
Vincent. Excellent investigation, Miss Page. You are one brave lady.
You didn't. You did a bad job, though.
You deserve a better adversary. Somebody more ferocious.
Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. God, David. 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 David.
Our guest today is on the cover of Today's World magazine this week and has been hailed by the whole nation as a new hero for our times. Astonishingly, he almost single-handedly ended the sinister series of killings by the man known as the Origami Killer and saved the life of young Sean Mars. His determination, courage, and intelligence have won our admiration. Norman Jayden. Good.
But he's still a drug addict. Or is he? Don't flush a vial down the toilet. That's bad for the plumbing, Norden. Norden. You could have emptied it down the toilet and then kept the vial to put spices in. Computer in front of him, still gonna use magic. Look, if we're all confessing crimes, I'll tell you that I flushed tampons. Anyway, now he hallucinates.
You killed my son, Scott. Were you thinking about that when you held me in your arms? You don't know why you did all this. Nothing can justify it anyway.
Yeah, why does he have a grave? He was turned into mush. He has no living family. Who got him this? Gravestones cost a lot of money. Did she do it just so she would have something to yell at? And spit on? kind of understand that, but... And there's only one graveyard in all Philadelphia.
I want to see them again. I'm a father too.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And then maybe I'll replay the ending so Ethan lives. That happened. And everybody involved is as French as can be. Songs are why I keep getting copyright things on my YouTube videos. What can I even say about Heavy Rain? I used to really like it, and then I replayed it, and now I'm like, oh boy, yeah, this is really bad. I'm gonna see if I can play Beyond Two Souls next. It's only available on PS4, on like PlayStation Now or whatever, where you're streaming the games. Like you're streaming, and I don't know if that's gonna work to be streaming what I'm playing while also streaming them, but I'll give it a go. It's worth a shot. I'd also like to take back what I said about this music being good. Should I do another playthrough of Detroit where I just do everything incredibly wrong? It'd be very difficult for me. What does Quantic Dream even mean, David? Oh, I shouldn't have talked shit about the music. He died. Should I replay that ending so Ethan doesn't die, or does nobody care? What do you think? I wish it would stop flickering. I really don't know why it's doing that. I'll save Ethan. Let's save Ethan. But since I have now had a number of beers, I'm gonna turn the difficulty down. We gotta get the super mega happy ending.
Sean! 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 Sean!
looking for a father that would be able to do what mine could not do. Sacrifice himself in order to save his son. Oh, I searched. And then I remembered you.
All those murders, just to find a father capable of saving his son.
Just to find a father? Do you have any idea how it feels to be a worthless nothing in your father's eyes? Believe me, I've suffered just as much as my victims.
I finished your damn trial. Now give me back my son!
He's there. All you have to do is open that grate.
Why was he gonna shoot him? I don't know. Because he's a murderer? Because none of his actions make any sense? Oh my god, there's... when you play it on easy, there's so... it's just like... there's like nothing. You have to hit nothing. They just fight.
Suspect is likely to be armed and dangerous. All personnel are ordered to shoot to kill. I repeat, shoot to kill. Ash, are the snipers in position?
Yes, Lieutenant. They're ready on your command.
Perfect. He won't get away this time. We'll gun him down as soon as he shows his face. Hey! You there! What are you doing?
Lieutenant, my name is Madison Page. I'm a journalist. I have proof that Ethan Mars is innocent. He's not the origami
Ash,
killer.
what is a journalist doing here? I thought I told everybody to keep their mouths shut. Now get her out of here. I don't want her getting in the way.
Okay, Lieutenant. All right, come on.
You're about to make a terrible mistake, Lieutenant. Ethan Mars is innocent. I can prove it.
Oh!
free.
Man, he really went hard on that pinky. He went, you know, like 2 joints down. He just cut the whole fucking thing off.
Sean, no. Sean. Oh. I thought you were gone.
Dad, I knew you'd come and save me.
Sean, listen.
Blah, blah, blah.
You are the best thing that ever happened to me in my life. I want you to know that whatever happens, I love you more than anything in the world. I'm not dead. I took the poison an hour ago, and I'm not dead.
Ash, get her out of my face.
Mars didn't do it, for Christ's sakes. He's innocent.
Ah! Hey, what are you doing?
Yes, that doesn't make me do anything at all for the part I fucked up.
Holy crap. What do we do, Lieutenant? Attention all personnel, hold your fire. I repeat, hold your fire.
What's going on?
The cops. They're out there. They have the building surrounded. They'll shoot you if you go outside.
I'll go out alone. I'll talk to them. I'll explain.
You'll be dead before you can open your mouth. Look, we'll all go out together, with our hands in the air, and they can't possibly shoot us. I have the evidence that proves your innocence.
Do you? Do you?
Listen, I'm sorry I didn't trust you.
But I'm not sorry I didn't fuck you, because I have severe burns over like 1/3 of my body.
That's okay.
I have lost
The only
a
thing
lot
that
of
matters is
blood.
that you saved your son.
Meanwhile, at the part that makes no sense. I'm sorry, that's all of the parts. This time I'll just let the fucker drop.
Save me?
Om nom nom nom.
was general relief this morning when the police announced that they had found Sean Mars alive more than 4 days after his disappearance. Mars had been imprisoned in a well by the man known as the Origami Killer. The successful resolution of this case was made possible only by the bravery of Ethan Mars, who the police believed at one point to be the killer. It is no doubt due to his great courage and tenacity that he succeeded in foiling the plans of the Origami Killer. The police commissioner presented him with an official apology today. Our main headline today: it is reported that the police have identified the man thought to be the Origami Killer. Scott Shelby, 48, is a former police lieutenant who claimed to be a private eye hired by the families of the killer's victims. Shelby was killed during a massive police operation, but further details have not yet been released to the public.
Is this where we're gonna live now?
Only if you really, really want to. Or we can keep on looking until we find something you like.
It doesn't matter where we live, as long as we're together.
I will never let anyone or anything separate us again. We're stuck with each other, kiddo. Like glue.
Can I choose what my room is?
Sure thing, champ.
What room? It's a loft.
All right, then I think we can stay here.
And we're both going to be in therapy for the rest of our lives. Alright, and now we've seen the rest. So yeah, that was Heavy Rain. It's a piece of shit. It's got some good bits. I mean, the Ethan part is very tense, and I like it, and I like Norman's shit. But overall, it's very bad. It's a bad game. David Cage has never made a good game. We'll see what I think about Beyond Two Souls when I play it again. Beyond Two Souls is like 17 games in one game. It's like 10 movies in one. And that's not necessarily a good thing, but it does have Alan Page. Sound off in the comments. I just wanted to say that. Yeah. Maybe I will do the only making horrible decisions Detroit Become Human run, but I think that would be very difficult for me to do, and also I'm not emotionally prepared to fully play Detroit Become Human again. So we'll see about Beyond next. I might do a little test of that tonight. And I think that will be it. We did it. Team, we defeated Heavy Rain. We solved the mystery, which makes no sense. And when you play it for a second time, and you know that Scott's the Origami Killer the whole time, everything he does has absolutely no bearing on anything. Nothing he does makes sense. It's the stupidest thing, and it's infuriating. It's just frustrating and horrible to have to play through his parts knowing they mean nothing, and all of his internal monologue is a lie, because he should be thinking, wow, I'm the Origami Killer, how are they going to figure out that I was the Origami? Yeah, it's very bad. So Ethan and Norman's parts, pretty good. Madison and Scott's, very bad. This is my review. 50% of Heavy Rain is abominable bullshit. The end. Alright, I love you, bye.